Hi, today I want to talk to you about inflation, but more importantly, not about inflation, but the impact of inflation and why it should matter. So I came across a case recently where I had a client who was saving for a house purchase. They'd had this savings account, but what they were doing is they were just taking their surplus and just leaving it in their current account every month. Okay, and the current account was earning 1%. With inflation at the moment, inflation is currently sat at 6.7%. Okay, so the impact of this, and by taking no action, what this individual was doing was effectively locking in and absolutely guaranteeing that the value of that money that they had in that bank account was going to decrease by 5.7%. Okay, so the £10,000 in today's money that could buy £10,000 worth of stuff was going to effectively only be able to purchase £9,430 worth of stuff next year. I'll explain. So at £10,000 on 1%, £10,000 this time next year would be worth £10,100. The £100 being 1% of 10,000 added to the initial £10,000. But with inflation rate at 6.7% currently, what effectively you're going to see is the difference between the 1% that money's earning and the 6.7% devaluation is a difference of 5.7%. So in a nutshell, that money is going to be worth 570 roughly pounds less than it is in the current state. By a simple move of getting that money, it wasn't 10,000, but getting that money out of that bank account and into a savings account earning about 5%, okay, at 5%, that difference goes from being 5.7 to 1.7%. It's still devaluing, but what that client was able to achieve was maintain a savings account that the money was working a lot harder, 5 times harder than it was in the old bank account, but also minimizing and reducing the impact of inflation on the value of that money. Therefore, maintaining or slightly reducing the buying power that that money has next year. I really hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please drop me a question, link up, we'll have a conversation and I'll try and explain it in another way. But ultimately, the impact of inflation should absolutely be something you're thinking about. If you do have money that you're saving for something sat in a current account, shop around. There are some great savings accounts at the moment with some great interest rates out there that will hopefully get you above that 6.7%. Some of them might not, but if there are any that get above 6.7%, look at them, get your money into those accounts and start saving smarter. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Seb. I'll speak to you soon.